Nikini Full Moon Day is an important day in the history of Buddhism. Among those important incidents took place on this very day, 3 months after the Buddha's passing away, that the first Buddhist council was held. There were several reasons to hold this council, but the immediate cause for conducting the first Dhamma Sanggayana Buddhist council was the behavior of a monk named Subhadda, who became a monk at his old age. All the monks who had not attained arahantship, except monk Subhadda, lamented and mourned over the passing away of the Lord Buddha. Lord Buddha's Agra Upasthayaka, chief attendant, and Dhamma Bhandagarika, the repository of Dhamma, Venerable Ananda Mahathera, who was not an arahant at that time, was also among those who lamented. Monk Subhadda, who was not worried about the Lord Buddha's passing away, requested the monks not to mourn but to be happy, as there was no one after the Lord Buddha to give them orders. He told monks that the Buddha constantly worried them by admonishing them for their misconducts. Now they were free to do what they wished. The story went to the ears of the elder, most venerable Mahakassapa Mahathera, who was the most revered monk after Sariputta and Moggallana Theros. He came to Kushinara for the Buddha's cremation with a large retinue from the village Pava. He was deeply concerned about Subhadda's words. Even during Buddha's time, there were disagreements among monks on Dhamma. There was a debate between Dhammadhara, versed in sutras, and Vinayadhara, versed in codes of conduct, which even the Buddha could not settle. Monks like Devadatta tried to divide the Sangha community. Kassapa Thero thought there could be more disagreements after the Lord Buddha. Monks may give various interpretations to the Dhamma, and there may be numerous arguments among monks. He witnessed this happening to Jainism. After the death of Mahavira, Jaina Sastru, so he wished to rescue all the Buddha's teaching from oblivion as soon as an opportunity presented itself. In addition to this reason, Mahakashyapa Thero wanted to collect all the Buddha's teaching, we call Sutra, Dharma, Vinaya, scattered at that time and organize them in a meaningful way. Venerable Ananda Mahathero knew all the Dhamma, we call sutras, told by the Buddha, and Upali Thero was honored by the Lord Buddha as one who has mastered Vinaya, monastic conduct or discipline. Although Ananda Thero was the Dhamma Bhandagarika, senior monk, had several complaints against him. Among the charges were Venerable Ananda Thero pleading the Lord Buddha to allow women to enter into the order of monks. And when the Buddha passed away, he allowed Lord Buddha's remain to be respected by nuns before the monks. They defiled it with tears. Another charge was that Ananda Thero did not inquire about the minor precepts which Buddha wanted to relax. There were as much as 5 charges against Venerable Ananda Thero. Mahakassapa Mahathero decided to have a convocation to settle all these problems. King Ajasatta was informed of the intention of the order of monks. He sponsored the council and made all necessary arrangements for the monks to gather at the entrance of the Saptapanni cave in Rajagaha. Kassapa Mahathera decided to invite 500 Arahant monks who had deep knowledge of the Dhamma for this convocation. 500 seats were arranged, but only 499 famous Arahants were chosen for the meeting. One seat was reserved for Venerable Ananda Thero, who had not yet achieved Arahanthood, but was only a Sotapanna. However, informed by Mahakashapa Mahathera about this, Ananda Thero attained the Arahanthood on the night before the convocation and joined others. Since 500 monks participated in the Sanghayana, this council, it was called Pancha Satika. It took 3 months to finish the Sanghayana, with the elder Venerable Mahakassapa Thera presiding. The 500 Arahant monks met in the council. The first thing Mahakashapa Mahathera did was to specifically question Venerable Upali on all monastic rules of discipline. Venerable Upali Thera gave authenticated answers, and his remarks met with the approval of all the Sangha. The Vinaya Pitaka not only lists rules, but also explained the circumstances that caused the Buddha to make many of the rules. Thus, the Vinaya was formally approved. Then Mahakashapa Thero turned his attention to Ananda Thero in virtue of his reputable expertise in all matters concerned with the Dhamma. Mahakashapa Mahathero questioned him at length about the Dhamma with specific reference to the Lord Buddha's sermons. This interrogation on the Dhamma sought to verify the place where all the discourses were first preached and the person to whom they had been addressed. Venerable Ananda Thero was able to answer those accurately. Dhamma was then subdivided into 5 volumes: Digha Nikaya, Majjhima Nikaya, Sangyukta Nikaya, Anguttara Nikaya, Khuddaka Nikaya. Thus, the Dhamma and the Vinaya was approved by the Sangha unanimously. Abhidhamma was not made a separate Pitaka at this convocation. After the council, Arahant Ananda Thera and his followers were entrusted with the responsibility for Digha Nikaya. The followers of Arahant Sariputta Thera were entrusted with Majjhima Nikaya. Sangyukta Nikaya was entrusted to Arahant Mahakashapa Thera, and Arahant Anuruddha Thera and his followers were entrusted with Anguttara Nikaya. All the Theras were made responsible for the Khuddaka Nikaya, which was completed at the third council. Vinaya Pitaka was entrusted to Arahant Upali Thera and his followers. The first council also resolved the issues regarding minor and lesser rules by approving to observe them as taught by the Buddha. The charges against Ananda Thero was inquired and he was pardoned. The council also imposed penalty, Brahma Danda, on a monk called Channa, who was very arrogant and disrespectful to elders. Although there are various opinions about the first council, if that was not taken place, the teachings of the Lord Buddha may not have protected over 2500 years. So on this Nikini full moon day, it was a very significant, very useful incident that this first Buddhist council was held. Teruvan Saranai. May you all be well and happy.